It is time. We're live. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for coming on and joining me for some coin roll hunting. We're going to hunt some half dollars today, see if we can find any silver, any potential errors, those kind of different things. But thank you so much for coming on and being with me. Let's jump into the chat right away and see who's already here. We just started. We already have 6 people here, so this is awesome. 92 Finder says good luck. American Woodland Relics Paul, what's going on? Nick from Thin Blue Diggers 5.0. Hey, Just Dirt Fishing. Good evening, everyone. And Tony, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Colorado Fisher. Hey, you're already home? I did. I left just a little bit early. I worked till 4, so I wanted to make sure that I got started right at 4:30. We'll be here for 1 hour. And then we're going to jump off and get some dinner with the family. So, Northwoods Digger, thank you so much for coming on. Jason, AU Colorado, what's up? Finders Keepers says hello. Yeah, Nick, I was going to get nickels, but these are actually left over from my last week. I didn't go through them. So, we're going to get through these, and then maybe we'll get into some nickels. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to jump right into it and get started. We got 1 hour tonight. So how's everybody doing? Paul's got a 4-day weekend. I'm sure you guys saw all of the controversy here in Colorado. School got canceled for the day. Look at all these. All K's. This might not be a good box. School got canceled today, and so the kids were home from school, but the situation has self-corrected, and the kids are going back to school tomorrow. She Pirate, thanks for coming on. Yeah, Nick, send me some ideas on nickels there. I think you had sent me something. Oh, look at this, more K's. This is not fun. I did find another list. I think I got it from Half Dollar Make You Holler, talking about maybe not. There was a couple different ones. Which coins to look for in terms of half dollars for the no FG, because I found 2 1982 Ps last time that were no FGs, so I wanted to make sure that I was expanding my searching and seeing if I could find some other ones. And what I have is a 66, obviously, which is silver, 66, 72D, 82P, 83P, and 88P. And so we'll be looking for those tonight and seeing if those are no FG and no FGs as well. So I'm excited about that. Let me check here. Finders Keepers, yes, that was 20 years ago. Coming up here, 20 years for that. It's been difficult here in Colorado, but it is what it is, and I don't give that topic the time of day, to be honest with you, so I'm really not even going to discuss it. So, no offense to you, Finders Keepers. Just not something that I really care for. Being in former law enforcement and stuff like that, it's really difficult to deal with. So, packing for a camping trip. Sweet, Northwoods, where are you going? Are you camping? Are you going out hunting? Or what have you got going on there? And Finders wants to know, how hard is it to run multiple cameras? It's not difficult once you get it set up. I have mine set up for different hotkeys, so I can just hit different keys over here. It'll just go to different camera angles and all that kind of stuff. To me, I don't find it that difficult, and I learned everything off of this wonderful platform called YouTube. Maybe you've heard of it. Just did a search. I run Streamlabs OBS, and teaches you everything. And once you learn how to do it, it's super easy. I can get set up and redo my whole setup relatively quickly in terms of that. It's not that difficult. Percent J, do you do the coins after you're done with them? The ones you don't keep. The ones I don't keep, I put them in these little banker bags. Let's go back over to here. I've got these banker bags. I dump them all in there, not in rolls, and I take them back to the bank. They've got a big machine in the back, and they dump them in there. And it doesn't cost me anything to do. I do not have to re-roll them, and makes it kind of nice. I know that there are some people that do have to re-roll them, but I'm just one of the lucky ones, I guess. They don't charge me for ordering coins. They don't charge me for dumping them. It's fantastic. So I will take it. Bigfoot researcher following up on sightings, going to a camp on site. Very cool. Well, that sounds like a good time. I was just doing some research on some turkey hunting. And I don't know. I might be going out and doing that pretty soon as well. And hopefully getting some good video of that. I did not draw a license this year, so I'd have to do over the counter. But I've been looking for some public spots, and I might just do an overnight and hunt for 2 days and see what I can get on. But yeah, it's time for that. Camping is calling me, getting out in the woods, and the kids are bugging me about it as well. They love camping. We do it up pretty well. We don't have a travel trailer, but being out in the tents, it's pretty fun. We really enjoy camping. I grew up camping, so it's just kind of second nature to me, and I'm trying to pass it on to my kids as well. What about you guys? Anybody else do any camping besides Northwoods out there? You guys big campers? Hey, Thin Blue, there's lots of great things to do out there in Ohio. I mean, I want to go out and do some deer hunting. The whitetails are crazy. So I'd love to go out turkey hunting out there too. Should have seen the tom and hens in the yard across the street. Huge birds. Yeah, they can get, I mean, you're talking like 25 pounds pretty easily. Just Dirt Fishing says, went to the woods yesterday where you can get fairy stones. Wife looked at them, I detected. Did you come up with anything? Did you find anything at least? When you went dirt fishing? Beach camping, huh? I've never been beach camping. And I will admit, there's Potter County Diggers. What's going on? Thanks for coming on. I appreciate your time tonight. I have never been beach camping, and I will admit to you, I am not a beach fan. The first time I had ever been on I'd never seen the ocean until a couple years ago, and when I went to Mexico, and it was fun to be there, but not my cup of tea. I'm more of the mountains. I'm more mountains and woods kind of person. And to each their own, for sure. Potter, you're able to stay and watch. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate it. Guys, make sure we're supporting each channel. If you guys aren't supporting the channels that are in here right now, we've got 12 people in. Make sure that you've got everybody hooked up and everything. And there is Happy Lux. What's going on? Look at this. Whole bunch of new people coming in. Happy Lux, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. M-Dolls. Your head would look good on my coffee table. That's kind of interesting. I don't think anybody's ever said that to me before, but if I got to be good at something, I guess, right? The House says hi all. She Pirate's a beach bum. Hey, I'm not knocking it at all. I am not. It's just not my cup of tea, and that's just the way that it goes. So I was thinking with these new no FGs I'm looking for, I find a ton of 1972, and on the list here is 1972D for Denver as one of the no FG errors, or varieties. So I'm sure I can find one of those. Harrison County down below Dover, all kinds of deer and turkey. Oh, Nick, we might have just become best friends. I don't know, right? Potter County is $3.50 worth of silver dollars I got at the gas station. That's awesome. We got a whole bunch of K's in this one. This is difficult, but we'll get through it, right? You know, my wife is a beach bum as well, to be honest with you. She loves the beach, and I'll accommodate that when I have to, but I would just much rather be in the mountains. Just my gig right there. Heck yeah, congrats. That's pretty sweet. I'm hoping we can get some interesting coins here tonight. You never know what'll happen, right? I won't win that battle. That's right, I won't either. I wouldn't win that battle either. 8 inches of snow. Holy cow. Now no snow and rain and thunder. We are dry now. Everything's melted off, and I think we're done. We'll probably get more rain and stuff, but the runoff up in the mountains is going to start. Our rivers are going to start filling in, and it's going to be a good summer. Hopefully we're not going to have as many fires this year in Colorado. We'll have them, but we had a pretty good snowpack this year, and I'm hoping that keeps everything really, really wet, so we don't have to have those darn fires up there. I hate seeing that. It's part of nature, of course. I know it's part of regenerating the ecosystem and things like that. So it's just tough to take sometimes. Jim Steele, thank you so much for coming on, Jim Steele. With 14 people here visiting with me tonight, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you very, very much. Jim says the problem with detecting at the beach is keeping your mind on the machine and not on the bikinis. See, I don't. That's why you have to have, Jim, you got to have really good glasses when you do that kind of stuff, right? Really good sunglasses. You miss nothing, Nick. In fact, you can talk to your wife quite a bit here. You'll probably still not miss anything. Focus. Hey, I'm sure the same thing goes for the women on the beach. There's all those muscle men out there. They've got to have good sunglasses as well, right? Youper Digger 57. How's it going, Youper? Thank you so much for coming on. Any chance you've got some info for me about mail? If you guys weren't here on the last live stream that I had last week, Youper won. I'd found a 1968 silver half dollar 40%er, and I was just in a giving mood, so I gave it away, and Youper Digger won it. So I'm hoping that you received that in the mail, Youper. Nick, as far as I know, the AT Pro does not have volume control. One of the downsides, I know the Max has put that feature in, but as far as I know, Pro does not have that. Sweet, Youper. I'm glad you received it. So you're my good luck now. We're gonna find another one tonight, right? Not beach bodies. Well, that's good. That's good. Jim, 4 hours of detecting yesterday, found a Wheatie and 4 Tootsie Toys. Wow, Jim. What was the condition of the Tootsie Toys? Are they in decent condition? Or are they pretty well done? John Oof Coins, what's up, John? Thanks for coming on, buddy. The only Tootsie Toy that I have ever found while metal detecting was a little race car, like a streamlined race car. It's yellow-orange. It's over in my display case here. It's like a yellowish orange, missing a tire, and I fell in love with it. I mean, just to be able to find something like that. I know everybody talks about finding Tootsie Toys. It was definitely one of my favorite finds. Missing a tire. I thought about redoing it, but I don't know. I kind of like it being the older. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know Plugmaster Ford does he makes them all brand new. Takes them all apart, has new wheels and stuff for him. He has a beautiful collection. If you guys have, there's a 2004 NIFC. Nothing too exciting right there. If you ever get a chance, he did a video, and I don't remember if it was a live stream or if it was a regular video of going through his display case and collection and stuff like that. And he's got an awesome collection of Tootsie Toys. If you guys are into that kind of thing, head over to Plugmaster Ford's channel and just search there. There's a, like, hanging out with him, that kind of thing. And he goes over his display case. It's pretty cool. Just Dirtfish, never found a Tootsie. I've found one. Oh, yeah. Missouri Mike also does the restoration. I've only found one Tootsie Toy, and that's maybe why it kind of has some value to me, because I've never I just never found them. Dang, Jim, you gave Plugmaster 28 of them. Buddy, you do not have to send them to me. I truly appreciate the offer. That's awesome. I haven't restored them, so I just don't have that. Like, I have to be able. That's not something that I've done. But thank you so much for the offer. That's really cool of you, Jim. I do appreciate that very much. And there's a 2003 NIFC. So we got 2 INFCs. The marked up Ks are finally, they might be done and gone out of the box. I'm hoping so. Hopefully these are all ones that haven't been searched. Hey, there's Jay marked. 15 people in the room right now. Welcome in, Jay. Thanks for coming, buddy. Can always rely on you to show up, right? Just Dirtfish's multitasking there. That's awesome. So if I hit 20 people, which I'm hoping, once I hit 20 in the room here, I'm going to do a different kind of giveaway. Just something little for you guys. So stick around. We're up to 14. I'm showing 14 right now. So 6 more people show up. We'll do a quick little giveaway. Always multitasking with a 1 and 3-year-old. Isn't that right? Do you split your purchase up between a few banks? I do not. I always go to the same bank and always take them back to the same bank. I know that people said not to do that, obviously, but this bank's close to my house. I've made in real good with the tellers and the bank manager, so I do that, and that might be why my boxes are always so bad. I need to venture out a little bit further, dump some at some branches, and then order it at other ones. I know that's what I'm supposed to do. It's just me actually getting through and doing it. So there's DK Adventures in Dirt. I kept showing up to make sure they still have the blue wrench. You're good for another week, DK. J-Mart started a new job. Very cool. Very cool, Jay. Congrats on that. There's Be Good. Be Good. Thanks for coming on, buddy. Thanks for coming on. MG visiting with us. Very, very cool. Thank you so much, MG. I appreciate your time as always. Been using Z-Link for a few hunts. Just love it, but the recharge time can take time. I have the Z-Link for my wired headphones. I don't have the wireless headphone or anything like that. I got mine from a pretty cool person. It was a gift to me, so I'm very, very happy to at least have that Z-Link. I tell you, you start using wireless and you get tethered in, and all of a sudden your world changes. It's not as much fun. DK says the check is in the mail. Thank you, sir. I will make sure to cash it right away. I can get 2 more boxes of halves with that check that you're sending me, right? Dumpster I've got coins I've searched before, so I dump in different locations each month and rotate banks. You know, Nick, I know you're right. Like I said, I know that's what I need to do. It's just difficult for me, and I need to stop making excuses, right? If I want to be successful, and stop making excuses. It's on the way home. It's close to the house. All that kind of stuff, right? Jason says, so I went to Grandpa Gold or GPA Gold show last week and won a Minelab Gold Find 44. That's awesome, Jason. That's that Minelab Go Find that folds up real small, super light on that. I had the Go Find. What was it? Was it the 20? Did they make a 20? And I traded that for a shovel. I didn't need another machine. So, but very, very cool. I'm glad that you won that. That's awesome. To win a detector at any time is awesome. Very, very cool. Potter County up 94% in views, 131% on watch time. The first 7 hours than the last episode. That's awesome. I know that Potter County got a great shout out from DK on his weekly dirt. And if you guys haven't seen that episode, make sure you go see that on Adventures in Dirt on the Sunday, this past Sunday. Potter County Diggers sent DK a pretty awesome hat and got a really cool shout out, and obviously it's helping. As long as we're supporting each other, guys, man, our watch time is going to go through the roof. That's for sure. Just keep supporting each other. Nope. Thought I had a 72. You have to go back out tether. That's right. Northwoods gets pennies from one bank and drops at another. That's for sure. That's for sure. J-Mart, that Go Find is really good. For sure. Get check in with Jason there and see if he has any tips for it, because it's a really good machine. Super light, super portable. I think it's a good machine for people that aren't necessarily hunting all the time. Very, very cool. Yes. Definitely watched the episode, that horde. The horde episode, that's what it was. There's a couple different hordes that were found. We had a gold horde, a silver horde, and a copper horde, all found in the same week. And DK has put those out on that episode. Very, very cool episode to watch. If you guys need some motivation to get out and try and find something, holy cow, that is the episode right there. Ignacio, what's up? Ignacio, thank you so much for coming on, buddy. I know I'm probably taken away from fishing for you. Beautiful, beautiful weather out there. Here in Colorado, we're so dang lucky. I wish I was out enjoying it right now. We are at 17. If we get 3 more, guys, we're going to do a little giveaway. Little giveaway. Get the 44 or 60 Good Start machine. Look on Amazon, same price of Garrett Ace 400. There you go. Yeah, the Go Find. That's what we're talking about. DK won't show my square nail horde, huh? Dang it. That DK guy's a stubborn anyway, so. All right, got a 20. 2008, sorry. Up to 19, you're right. 2008 NIFC. Keep watching that. That watching count for me. We're at 19. Ignacio went out earlier, got 2 bites, and that's it. Ignacio, what were you fishing for? Anything good? Maybe if today I find something good, be able to send to do Adventures in Dirt and something. Anybody finding morels yet? Yeah, is anybody out hunting for morels? Oh yeah, you had said, do you have a coin store in your area? I do have a coin store in my area for sure. I stopped there and got some of those airtight containers for some silver rounds that I won. And that's about it. We got 20. All right, we got 20. We'll do a giveaway. But I'm not really into buying coins per se. I enjoy coins. I enjoy finding them, whether it's by coin roll hunting or metal detecting. But I'm not really into buying things. I bought a couple Confederate paper money on eBay. But other than that, it's just everything that I find or win or if I'm metal detecting. So, all right, I know we were at 20. Paul, you're fine. I know we were at 20 watching. I'm going to do this roll right here. We're going to do a little giveaway. It's not much, but I do want to make sure that I give back to you guys a little bit. So give me 1 second to get through this and stick around. All right, so something that I've been doing lately to show my support. Riser, what's up, Riser? We got 21 people now. Awesome. Good time to come in. What I've been doing generally, well, for at least 24 hours in a night, or 24 hours in a day, obviously, I will come on and I will choose 4 channels that had done a video right when I'd come on, and I'll run their playlist on a loop and on repeat. Let's go over here. On loop and on a repeat, and let those videos play for generally 24 hours. So I'm getting you guys quite a bit of watch time for you guys. And I want to do the same thing for the people that are here right now that are supporting me. I want to give back and support you guys. So we're going to do just like our normal little giveaway or contest, whatever. We're going to choose a number. The winner, I'm going to, hopefully you guys have a playlist on your channel. I will run your playlist for at least 24 hours. Sometimes I forget to get on and turn it off, so it may run longer than 24 hours, but I'm sure that's not a big deal because you're just going to get extra minutes watched. So I have a number written down right here. You can't see it. We're going to go 1 through 50. Go ahead and start putting them in there. 1 through 50. The winner's going to get at least 24 hours straight of watch time on their playlist from myself. So go ahead and leave me some numbers here. 1 through 50. Nobody else knows the number. I did not tell the moderator there. And in fact, DK can get in. So I had to recheck it here. Keep going, guys. 1 through 50. 1 through 50. No, as many guesses as you want. Keep guessing, John, until we get a winner. 1 through 50. Nobody yet. You got some really close ones right there. Still nobody. Still nobody. Keep going. This one's tough. We got 20 people here. I figured 1 through 50 would be a good starting point. Really close. We're getting close. If we don't get in a second, I'll start to narrow it down. Tony Hernandez, thanks for coming in. Really close. Nobody yet. 1 through 50. 1 through 50. Leslie Cajun Digger, thanks for coming in. Look at this. Real close. All right, we're going to narrow it. We're going to go 25 to 50. 25 to 50. 25 to 50. Let's get a winner right here, guys. I get timed out for guessing too much. I know, that's the bad side of it, right? 25 to 50. We're getting really close there. Really, really close. Save up your guesses and put them all in at once. I don't believe anybody's gotten this thing yet. I hope I didn't miss it. I'll just say that. I hope I didn't miss it. I haven't seen it yet. Keep going, keep going. 25 to 50. There it is. Everybody stop. You're not going to believe this. All right, I'm going to go back up to the top and verify 100% here because nobody else knew what the number was. I'm going to go back up and check. Need to check. We got lots of number ones that are guessed here. Checking. Bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, gosh, that took a long time, guys. Either I chose a really good number or you guys are horrible at guessing. Oh, Potter County was so close. Uper was so close. And I have... All right, so here's the number. Whoop, this way. Number 37. Number 37, and you're not going to believe this. Adventures in Dirt, from what I can see on my screen, right before Potter County, called number 37. So, Adventures in Dirt, you are the winner, buddy. DK won. And I know that DK has multiple playlists. So, DK, which... yeah, Sheep Pirate, you did. Which playlist do you want me to run for you? I know that you've got a whole bunch of them. So, tell me which one. I'll write it down. And as soon as I get finished here, I'll start running it. And in the meantime, I'm going to get back to pulling coins because we're over 30 minutes. $52.80 Adventures. What's up? Hey, I've got DK from Adventures in Dirt on the phone right now. I don't have you on speaker or anything. No. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Sweet. I think that's fair. I think it's fair. Good. We're good to go. I'll announce that right now. Thanks. Bye. All right, guys. I have breaking news. I know everybody's on edge. DK just called me. He is realizing the support that we all give each other. DK has enough hours for him to monetize his channel, and he wishes to donate his prize to the second place winner, who was Potter County. So, Potter County, you are the winner of 24 hours of watch time. So congratulations to Potter County. Thank you to DK Adventures in Dirt. I think that is a really nice, thing for him to do to support everybody that needs support on Facebook or on YouTube, which I think is absolutely amazing. So Potter County, yes, no way, really, absolutely. You are definitely going to get that. Thank you to Ken. Very, very cool, awesome support as we want to try and get everybody as much time as they can. So I agree that that was really awesome. Absolutely, cheers. So Potter County, if you have playlist made up on your channel, let me know if you have more than one. If you have one, just let me... Oh, there you go. You only have one playlist. Process of Elimination, I'm probably going to go ahead and just play that one if that's all right with you. So 24 hours straight of the loop on your playlist. That should help your numbers. MG says, thanks, what a guy. DK is a pretty cool guy. And I wish I had my phone set up so you guys could have heard what Ken had to say about that. He had nice things to say, realizing how much the support should be passed on to other people as well. So, yep, nothing but good things to say about that guy right there. Potter, you'll see it come on here after I get finished up with this live stream, and like I said, it will be at least 24 hours until tomorrow night, and sometimes I honestly forget, and I'll come back. If I don't come in the office tomorrow, which actually I'm not, I have some commitments tomorrow night, so you'll probably end up getting a little bit more than 24 hours straight. So thank you, Adventures in Dirt. Very, very cool. And we're still sitting great at 19 people watching, so that's awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate all the support that you give to me. So the least I can do is give it back. Hey, there is Liz digging Canuck. Liz, what's going on? Thanks for coming on. You know what, Potter? You're welcome. You're welcome 1,000 times over. Something a little bit different. It's the least I can do for you guys giving me, an hour of your time on a Wednesday night, right? We're going to zip through the second half of this box here and hopefully find a little bit something better than 3 NIFCs, right? So with it being Wednesday... are you guys making plans for the weekend? I know the weather's starting to really get nice out for everybody, and there's lots and lots of new and great metal detecting videos coming out. So, you guys get permission set up or anything like that? Uper Digger, thank you for coming on, sir. You take care. Take care of that dog. Easter Sunday is this weekend. Absolutely. I hope you guys have fun times set up with your family, with all of your families. Nick says, before I get nickels, stop at your coin store, the books. Get the $4 to $5, get a Buffalo Nickel Boom and a 38 to 63 Jefferson Nickel book. Is that the storage books? Is that what you're talking about? The ones that you can put them into? Nick, is that what you're talking about? I have a Wheaties, or the Lincoln Cent, which is the Wheaties book that I started doing when I first started coin roll hunting. I have that going for Caden because we were doing that together. But I definitely would love to start a new book. We can start nickels. I don't know, would you guys be interested in looking through nickels with me as well? Something different. I know we zip through these half dollars, and I don't find very much, but I know Nick's been doing the nickels for a while, and I've been finding some pretty good things. So, just dirt fishing. Depends on if my wife's off or not. I detect when she is off so she can be with the kids. That is awesome. And you get to go detect, so that's not a bad thing, right? The storage book. Thank you, Nick. Going back to the lake, caught boatloads last week. Striper bite is on. Nice. TX Tiger, that's awesome. I have never hooked into a striper. Never, never. Maybe this will be the year that I do. I do need to get out and go fishing. Excuse me here. I still haven't done that since ice off. Ice fishing is my gig. I'm not going to lie. That is something that I truly, honestly enjoy doing in the wintertime. But when that weather gets nice, man, I just love getting out and go metal detecting. So it's really hard for me to take time away from metal detecting to go, open water fishing. But I promised Caden this year that we would get out and do a lot more open water fishing this year. I want to teach him how to do some bass fishing, and he needs to learn how to do that. He's definitely not mastered. Nobody can master fishing, but he's definitely embraced ice fishing with me, and we need to expand the horizon a little bit. So bass fishing it is, and I grew up bass fishing in Ohio. Potter County says, love ice fishing. Me too, man. I love ice fishing. That is my crutch. If I could do that every day, that's what I would be out doing. I love it. I love it. Never been ice fishing, yeah. Ice fishing is on my bucket list. You know what? It's something that is different, but it's the same. If you enjoy fishing, I find that the fish are less pressured. And for obvious reasons, there's not as many fishermen out there, and to me, it's a lot more peaceful. There's nothing like being out on a lake. You're not hearing the waves of the water. You'll hear wind, and it's just really, really quiet. It's very peaceful to me. And besides that, I catch 10 times more fish when I'm ice fishing, so that's much more fun. Yeah, I enjoy going catching, not just fishing, right? Just dirt fishing, you're a stay-at-home dad. That's awesome. That is a big, big job. So, yep, no people warming a tent with a heater. There you go, Potter. You are correct. That's for sure. And if you do take your wife, which I have, you better make sure that heater's cranked up all the way, or else it's not going to be quiet. It's definitely not going to be quiet if she's cold. So, a lot of no's so far, huh? Like to fish and hunt. Amen to that. Yeah, we've been working on some permissions. Trying to think. If we really haven't Oh yeah. We've absolutely gotten some permissions. I was out with Unknown Detecting, and we got 2 good permissions here lately. So my permissions aren't doing too bad. Nick, it's hit or miss. You just keep at it, buddy. You'll get it. You'll get on something good. Just hit or miss. And Liz probably has the best comment that we've had in the last 47 minutes. A little whiskey is good as well. Amen. Always have that whiskey with you when you're ice fishing. It's in case you get a hook stuck in your finger. You can use it to sanitize when you're pulling it out. That's the only reason. You never know. Black bass were running with stripers, would take the kids out trolling, dogflies in the wake twice a day, and they would limit. Dang, 40 in an hour. TX, that is awesome. I tell you, especially with kids, obviously. Catching is so much better than just fishing, right? And I don't care what age you are. Wife doesn't do very well in the cold. Yeah, that's right. There's not many that do. One thing that I found, though, for ice fishing, boots. The boots make a big difference. If you have really good insulated boots, you keep your feet warm, you shouldn't have any problems. A little for the finger, a little for DK, a little more for the finger, a lot more for DK. DK, we got to get together again. We got to have another reason to get together, man. Just dirt fishing. Just landed yesterday. 1920s YMCA is now a community building. Detected this morning, but only found modern coins and pull tabs so far. We'll get through those modern coins and pull tabs there, just dirt fishing, and you will maybe get down to some older stuff. 1920s, there has to be stuff there. Has to be. Keep at it. No place is ever hunted out, right? Yep, keep looking, JDF. No place is ever hunted out. I think we all prove that from time to time. That no place is ever completely hunted out. Come on, good weather. That's right. Yeah, last summer I was up out there with DK. Got the invite, and what was that for? Was it July 4th? Labor Day? Something like that. We were out there playing cornhole and drinking beer. Cooking meat on the grill. Had a good time then, huh? Ever try the natural hot springs? I have been to Glenwood. And I'm planning on taking my wife to... Man, what's that one? There's one that's not as far. Glenwood's a pretty good distance away from me, but I can't remember. Yes, but yes. Those are fun. Nickels and pennies are a lot more fun than halves, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong. I like halves when you find more stuff in pennies and nickels. I'm with you there, Nick. And the boxes don't cost as much. You don't have as much money tied up. Someone say beer and meat, my 2 favorite things, right? Professional cornhole thrower. Mount Princeton. Yes, MG, Mount Princeton. Man, you're good. MG is like a sniper in the background here. Mount Princeton. And I'm not here to toot my own horn as the professional cornhole thrower. I do have a video that I made when I was in Ohio. It's a big deal. My family throws cornhole like it's a religion. And I bet my dad that I could make a cornhole without looking. And he told me that He'd give me the game if I did it. And if I missed, then he got 5 or 10 points or something like that. And I have this video, and I'm looking to my right to where my dad is, and I throw the cornhole like this, and I just keep my arm up in the air, and it hit the board and went right in. And my dad dropped the bags. He's like, I'm not playing with you ever again. It was pretty epic. Pretty epic. Idaho Springs, Indian Springs. There's some great places. They're really good, relaxing places here in Colorado. That's for sure. Nick, you're a cornhole thrower, huh? Well, we'll have maybe when we're not out detecting, when I make it back to Ohio, we can throw some cornhole, huh? Nothing like a cold beer and a steak on the grill. Steamboat Springs is another one, absolutely. Oh, there is Beth. Unknown Detecting. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming on. I just saw Beth a half a week ago. We went detecting on Sunday. Was not as fruitful as we had hoped. We did get permission on a old school site that's no longer there, but it just didn't produce like we had hoped. I really, really had high hopes for it. Sir Diggs it all, or I'm sorry, Sir Diggs a lot. Sir Diggs a lot. Thanks for coming on. We've been on for 53 minutes. We're at 18 people. Thank you so much, guys. I had mentioned at the beginning that I had done a little bit of research and found 5 no FG variety coins to, there's a 2004, to look for. So I'm looking for those as well as silver, right? What part of Ohio am I from? I'm from northeastern Ohio, a town near, it's just south of Cleveland. It's called Berea. When you fly into Cleveland Hopkins International Airport or whatever the heck they call it, it's in Brook Park. It's on the border of Brook Park and Berea. That's where I'm from. My family lives there still. So I go back as much as I can, not as often as I'd like, but Holmes County, Ohio, right here. Yeah, I don't get back as often as I'd like, but I'm making an effort. KP duty. All right, Paul, thank you. Thank you. Paul, thanks for listening. I appreciate it, buddy. Potter County says, used to live in North Ridgeville. My uncle lives in North Ridgeville. Very cool. You would probably know then the area. I've got family in Strongsville, Brook Park, North Ridgeville, Berea, Middleburg Heights, Parma, all those places. And friends that live all over the rest of the dang state. For a couple years, moved to asbestos. That's cool. MG suffered. That's why we get along so well, MG. We know what that suffering is like, huh? It's nice. I'll tell you, it's a nice place to go back and visit. I wish I could visit more often, but I just don't think I could live there like I used to. I enjoy Colorado way too much. Just Dirt Fishing says Huntington, West Virginia. How far is that from where you were from? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I actually used to work in Martinsburg, West Virginia, when I lived in Northern Virginia. So I worked in Northern Virginia, or I lived in Northern Virginia for about 6 months, half a year, and worked for the government, and worked in Martinsburg, which if you know that area, you know what's all around there. It's all government. I love the Garden of the Gods in Colorado. Now, Nick, the Garden of the Gods is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. For you, those of you that don't know what Garden of the Gods is, it is a natural rock formation that is bright red. It's been there for thousands and thousands of years, and they have different formations. It's an absolutely beautiful site. It's located just west of Colorado Springs. Just west of Colorado Springs, on the way to Manitou Springs. It's all right there. It's a beautiful area to go and visit. Great hiking, great rock climbing. Just very cool place to be. Tons of state troopers, huh? Just dirt fishing, lives in Martinsville right now. Very cool. Man, are we going to get skunked on silver tonight? That is no good. I have 4 NIFCs. I have a rock climb around Idaho Springs. I have never rock climbed around there, but I have spent time in that area. For sure, I love Idaho Springs. My favorite place in Idaho Springs is Bojo's Mountain Pies Pizza. They call them mountain pies. They don't call them pizza. And it's probably some of the best pizza I've ever had in my life in Idaho Springs. We'll go there. I stopped there on the way up to go ice fishing and on the way back. So, historical area. Right there, there's quite a few. Georgetown, Silverton. There's a couple different small towns that were part of the silver mining boom back in the late 1800s. Very cool town, that's for sure. Put on the road to NORAD, there you go. Yeah, St. Mary's Glacier used to be good. I agree. There's a lot of people there now. At the McDonald's and the Walmart. Nice. Sir Diggs a lot. We were talking. It's kind of funny you bring this up, buddy. We were talking about this earlier. Unfortunately, against my better judgment, I get my coins and drop my coins religiously at the same place, the same branch every time. They order them for me. And, slap me on the back of the hand. I know that I'm not supposed to be doing that, and that might be why my rolls are not very good. So I might start dropping them if I can find another branch that has the machine, the coin counting machine. If I find another branch that has that, I probably should start dropping them in other locations than what I buy them at. So, yep. And maybe we'd have some better luck, right? How far am I from Carson City, Nevada? I don't know. I've never looked, never pulled that up on the map. I know where it's at. Just never pulled it up to see what that type of distance is. Don't know. It's a good question. Why are you asking, Nick? Specific reason? Oh. DK says 10 hours. 2 to 3 days away. In the 70s, 80s, explored a lot of Colorado. Jim, there's a lot of area to explore in Colorado. I think I have a pretty good grasp on the state, but there's a lot of areas that I haven't even been able to touch. So, Jason, 100%. It has changed so much. I came to Colorado in 1990, and I know that was a while ago, but the transplants and the traffic, it's insane now. Absolutely insane. But everybody wants to live in a beautiful state, so Colorado certainly is a beautiful, beautiful state. Yeah, there's that that California transplants. They're the worst, right, DK? Drove into Hanging Lake on a $5 bet. Boy, was that stupid. Drove into Hanging Lake. Whoa. They've made some changes over at Hanging Lake now where you can't park close. They will bus you up, and there's only so many people that they'll allow per day. It's like 650 people per day or something like that. So Jason's been here since he was 3 and is 37. So yeah, quite a number of years, and I know that you've seen a big difference in those years. You know what? We'll give DK a pass. We kind of like him. He can stay. MG says hubby is a native of Colorado. I spent 15 years in Ohio and the rest of my time in Colorado, so I've grown up my adult life in Colorado, and absolutely love it. I miss Ohio because of my family and the history, but Colorado fits my outdoor lifestyle a lot more, for sure. MG, okay, you get a pass too. 1970, that's... MG, you won't believe this, but that was before I was born. I should be nicer, I know. Well, we got 4 NIFCs, and that's it. Not a good box. I did look for those 5 different varieties, NFGs or no FGs, and didn't find any of those. But we got 4 NIFCs. It's the best we can do. So I don't know. Maybe we need to drop them off, like Sir Diggs-a-Lot says. Drop them off at different places, and like Nick said, maybe start getting some nickels. So Potter County, I want to say again one more time, Potter County, I'm writing it down, was the winner. Potter County, I can spell, was the winner. 24 hours of a playlist on a loop, at least 24 hours. And I'm going to start that as soon as I get finished with the live stream here. Congrats to Potter County. Everybody, please support each other. And make sure that you guys are supporting each other's channel. I really do appreciate all of your time tonight, guys. We're on an hour and 6 minutes. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Very, very much. Very, very, very happy for everybody. Let's go through the roster real quick. Nick, Thin Blue Diggers, thank you for coming on tonight and all the contribution you've made. MG, thanks for sniping back there. I appreciate it. Sir Diggs-a-Lot, thank you for the information. Jason, AU Colorado, Jim Steele, Just Dirt Fishing, Potter County, Unknown Detecting, thank you. DK, if you're lurking in the background, thank you for the support. Thank you for winning and thank you for donating your wins to Potter County. So, everybody, thank you so much. Have a great